So here I am. I've just dropped the car off over there, and I'm now walking towards the Anderton boat lift. Steve has very kindly offered to give me a lift back to the boat. We're all set up, ready to go. We're going to say we, I mean me. And here I am heading towards the bridge over the River Kwai, over there. And I will go over that, and then what I'll do is go to the parking lot. The weather's looking very good, and with any luck things will be fantastic. It's 20 minutes to the dry dock from the lift, and I'm sure that it'll be absolutely fantastic. Places to moor. Those blue boats over there is probably where I'll sit, and so now, with any luck, Steve will have arrived in the parking lot. We've just cast off. There's Dave over there. There is the bank, ensign flying proudly. Well, not flying so much as sitting in the breeze. And we're off. We're off to Anderton. Everything looks good. Oh, I've left the chimney up, but hopefully won't damage that. That there's our mooring over there, and it looks all lonely because Stronghold isn't there anymore. How very touching. So it's now 11:20, which means we should get through the first of the tunnels in good time. So we'll just get past Dawn's boat, and then we'll put some Vuma on. Right, time to button up the old jacket because it's a little bit nippy. 22, so we're allowed to go through now. Oh, look, there's a whole thing of books over there, which is nice to see. If I'd known, I would have offloaded some and collected some, but I don't think it's going to do very well in the wet. So this tunnel has got a bit of a curve, if I remember rightly. Now I see there's somebody moored over there, so I'll just slow down as we approach. So let me just bring that. The small gear worries me. I'm going to have it sorted out. Tunnel, there you go. And of course the steering is a bit odd here because of the bank effect really, but I can see light at the end of the tunnel obviously. This is 1,274 yards long I think, and this is the Preston Brook Tunnel. So far I haven't managed to hit the chimney, which is good, and Ray's lovely lantern is doing its sterling job up forward there, as you can see, because of course you can see the old trolley. Watch it. Here is an air hole. There you go. So here we're coming out, very close to the edge now. So we've got about 100 feet or so, 150 feet to go, and then we'll be out of the noise and the tunnel. So the next thing is the stop lock, and of course I've just remembered that the windlass is up forward. So when we get to the lock, what I'll have to do is I'll have to go forward quickly and just collect the windlass from the storage place underneath the stair. So here we go, coming to the end now. What a long passage that was. You don't realize quite how long the passage is, but and here we're coming out. I wonder if there are any people wanting to come through. We'll see now as we enter into the daylight. I must confess, tunnels are not my favorite thing at all. Sweet relief. Bloody noisy thing that. So, there you can see Stronghold over there. Light shining brightly. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful surroundings. And here is the stop lock. I've just opened up that, and there is the rest of it. So it's coming up for an hour since I left Prestonbrook Wharf. And of course I've not been hammering it, I've been going quite reasonably. And I did mess around making tea and eating my brunch, taking pictures. Opening locks. Now I've heard good things about this dry dock over here. Dry dock cum repair yard. The last time I came through here I was in a massive rush, and there was a party boat ahead of me, and they were all new and they'd forgotten their windlass, so I had to rush back and collect the windlass, which meant that I was delayed going through the tunnel, which in turn meant that I was able to then have a lazy tea. I think it was leftovers, spag bol, I think is what I think it was. And while I waited for the next passage time to arrive. So they delayed me a little bit, which I was a little bit annoyed about. But actually, when all is said and done, I was actually quite glad that they had, because it meant that I could have eaten. So, right, so when I was through the lock, there's the stop lock over there. And there's fishermen over there trying to catch pike by the look of it. And so now I'll just moor up, and then I will go and do the necessary, close it all, and then press on. So this is the magic of the canal. What's coming around the next bend? And look over there, there's beautiful scenery. Best time of year, I think, to do this. There's a house over there, farmhouse. There's those fishermen, passed them earlier. They haven't got anything yet. And as I gently pan around, I'm getting quite worried because there's a blind corner coming up now. And well, this is the magic of the canal. Who's going to be careering around that corner apart from me? I think I better slow down. Now let's see what happens. There's no one on the canal. I don't think there'll be anybody here. Famous last words, of course. do the whistle just in case. And I'll just slow down. So the next thing on the job list is to sort out this Morse control. It's a pity because I hope it doesn't need replacing. I like that knob, but then I've always been a bit partial to knobs. Now that's the road that Steve and I were on not so long ago, when we dropped my car off at Anderton and then we drove back on that road. That's the A56, I think. And I think we need to give thanks. Give thanks that it's not raining. This is quite a bend. We can go a little bit faster, I'm sure. It only wants to go there, won't slow go anywhere else. Major bloody nuisance. I think it just needs tightening. So I'll have a look at, there must be oh, you can see somebody coming. Messing around has destroyed my turn, but still it's a lovely day. Couldn't ask for more. Okay. What a place to moor, just by the reeds. You'd think you'd moor somewhere else. This is the narrowest part. The whole bloody thing. And this genius has gone and is parked over here. I see that it's holding now at 10, which is good. And also there's no fenders on this boat either. So it's really looking for trouble. Still, it is not my problem. And there's someone home, look. So we're now approaching bridge number something. I know I'm not quite silver foxes. Let me see how high I can get. This is my drone shot. bridge number 213, and that's coming up for 1 o'clock. I haven't retarded that clock down there yet. I need to do that soon. Like a boat over there. So, here we are. Past Bartington. Oops, coming into the bank very swiftly. Not paying attention. But you can see there is the bridge over the Weaver. I'm going to pay attention to my driving. Because I'm going all over the show like that. Drunken person. Speaking of which, is it too early for gin? I mean, it's only almost 1400. Must be gin tons somewhere in the world. So here we're coming up to bridge number 207, I think. Yeah, there it is over there. Oh god, there's another boat moored alongside. I've only just got it back up to speed. I'm watching this smoke that's coming out of the exhaust when I use the Morse controls too vigorously. So I suspect that I'm going to have to do something about those Morse controls fairly soon. I think that they're loose, and I think that what they're doing is giving too much fuel to the engine when you fiddle with them, and so I think that they're going to need to be tightened up or replaced, as I said earlier on. But that's a job for later. Right now, we're traveling down this beautiful River Weaver Valley, and as you can see, it's a lovely day for it. I'm going skew again, so it's getting quite chilly, so soon I'm going to have to just pull over and put on a pullover. Okay, enough of these silly jokes. Here's on the other side. But it is glorious. Not quite blazing sunshine, but I mean, look at that view. Lovely greenery across the valley. You could see some sheep in the meadows, lovely stone fields, beautiful.